The story of the Roman Empire is one of rise, triumph, and eventual collapse. For over a millennium, it shaped the course of history. But how did it rise to dominate the ancient world? And what led to its ultimate downfall? Join me as we explore the fascinating tale of the Roman Empire. Our story begins in 753 BC, with the legendary founding of Rome by Romulus and Remus. The city's early years were defined by myth, but over time, Rome grew from a small settlement into a powerful republic. By the 5th century BC, Rome had conquered much of the Italian peninsula, driven by a relentless ambition and military genius. Rome's success was built on a unique political structure, a republic. It was ruled by elected officials, but Rome's military prowess was the true force behind its expansion. By the end of the 1st century BC, the republic began to fracture. Internal conflict, corruption, and class struggles weakened Rome. The rise of powerful individuals such as Julius Caesar would change Rome forever. In 49 BC, Julius Caesar famously crossed the Rubicon River, declaring war on the Roman Senate. His victory led to his dictatorship and the end of the Republic. However, his assassination in 44 BC sparked even more turmoil. After Caesar's death, Rome plunged into civil war, but it was Caesar's adopted son, Octavian, later known as Augustus, who would emerge victorious. In 27 BC, Augustus became the first emperor, officially transforming Rome from a republic into an empire. Augustus established a period of peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana, which lasted for over 200 years. This golden age of Roman peace and stability allowed the empire to expand its borders to unprecedented lengths, reaching from Britain in the west to the Euphrates River in the east. At its peak, the Roman Empire spanned 3 continents: Europe, Africa, and Asia. Its cities were marvels of engineering, with advanced roads, aqueducts, and monumental structures like the Colosseum and the Pantheon. Rome's legions were the envy of the ancient world, and its economy flourished through trade, agriculture, and conquest. The empire also spread its culture, language, and laws, leaving a lasting legacy that still influences us today. However, no empire lasts forever. As the centuries passed, cracks began to appear in the Roman Empire. By the 3rd century AD, the empire faced a series of crises: economic instability, political corruption, and military pressures from barbarian tribes at its borders. Emperor Diocletian attempted to stabilize the empire in 284 AD by splitting it into 2 halves: the Eastern Roman Empire and the Western Roman Empire. While the eastern half, centered around Constantinople, would thrive for centuries, the Western Empire began to falter. The 5th century AD saw the Western Roman Empire crumble under the weight of internal and external pressures. In 410 AD, the city of Rome was sacked by the Visigoths under King Alaric. In 455 AD, the Vandals followed suit. By 476 AD, the last Roman emperor of the West, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the barbarian chieftain Odoacer. This marks the traditional date for the fall of the Western Roman Empire. But the story of Rome didn't end with the fall of the West. The Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, continued to thrive for nearly 1,000 years. Its capital, Constantinople, became a center of trade, culture, and Orthodox Christianity. Under Emperor Justinian in the 6th century, the Byzantines even attempted to reclaim the Western territories, but the empire would eventually face its own challenges. In 1453 AD, Constantinople fell to the Ottoman Turks, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire. Despite its collapse, the legacy of the Roman Empire continues to shape our world today. Roman law, architecture, language, and culture have had a profound impact on modern civilization. Here are some ancient Roman artifacts. One of the seven wonders of ancient Rome, the iconic Colosseum, is the largest amphitheater built during the Roman Empire. It hosted grand spectacles, including gladiator fights, animal hunts, and mock naval battles. Nearby is the remains of the first and largest stadium for public games built in the entire Roman Empire, and the model that inspired many more since. At over 2,000 feet long and nearly 400 feet wide, and accommodating more than 150,000 spectators, it continues to hold the prestigious title as the world's largest stadium ever built. Italians' love for thermal baths and recreation dates way back to the days of ancient Rome. The baths of Caracalla were not just thermal baths, but the most impressive and well-preserved surviving example of an imperial bath and recreational complex in antiquity. Built by Emperor Caracalla in approximately 212 AD, the bath complex was able to accommodate up to 10,000 people at a time, with 1,600 bathers in a vast area covering approximately 1 million square feet. The ideals of Roman citizenship, governance, and engineering continue to inspire countries and societies around the globe. The empire may have fallen, but the spirit of Rome lives on. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.